Hello and welcome to the channel again. I'm Raspberry.
And I'm Ripple, and today we're reviewing Rage 2 on Xbox One.
Yes, Rage 2, a long awaited game, open world planner, so let's not waste any more time, let's roll the intro.
Before you start, we've got a new mic.
Yeah.
Roll the intro.
Right, after that 5-star intro, let's dive into the game.
It was 5-star.
It's developed by ID Software and Avalanche Studios.
Yeah, collaboration, I believe.
I think Avalanche Studios worked on Just Cause and was it Mad Max?
Yeah, the Mad Max game, which is quite...
it's very apparent
very
within
similar,
the game.
yeah.
It's very apparent within the game. It's published by Bethesda. Sorry if I pronounce it wrong.
Bethesda.
Bethesda, that's it. Bethesda Software.
Which many people will know from obviously the Elder Scrolls series and obviously Fallout, so on.
Obviously, time of filming in Argos, it was $44.99. You can get it online. Well, I say
Not CD keys.
you can.
I had a bit of trouble getting it off CD keys this time, people. We won't go into it.
Yeah, you can get it on CD keys for $42.49, but I think that's even more than what Ripple paid for. So
I got my money back.
yeah, trusty PayPal, and you can get it on Windows, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. So let's go straight into obviously the gameplay that you're seeing now. I believe this is me doing some killing.
Yeah, so basically it's an open world shooter. I mean, I played a brief bit of Rage 1. It wasn't as open world, but it was a shooter game. I didn't play much of it, to be honest. This one, it was a collaboration between ID Software, which is famous for Doom, obviously, and Avalanche Studios. And it's very open world. Basically, the plot is what there is of it. Is this guy who looks like our mate Mick. He acts like our mate Mick as well, to be honest.
Had
but
a
like
sponge in.
a
Yeah.
robot version, to be quite fair with you. They're the enemy, they're called the Authority. You start the game, they break in, they wipe everyone out in your base. You nick this ranger armour and you're just sent out into the world. And that's...
You're basically picking the pieces up of what left
Yeah.
and trying to plot against, obviously, what's happened.
And you're sent out to find 3 people to help you initiate this Project Dagger. But, to be honest, I mean, the game itself, like, I don't know how you felt about it, Raz, but, I mean...
The gameplay's really good. I must admit, the gameplay is really good. I feel let down by the repetitiveness of certain aspects of it. It can be, do you know, the potential of it could be really absolutely amazing. But I felt that, obviously you've gone through the whole game, and I felt like even with myself playing it, that some people unlock a lot more than other people that have gone through the whole game, and you don't get to get the full aspect of the game.
Well, yeah, I mean, I clocked in 23 hours when I'd finished the game, and that's finished the story, completed the game, and that's with about 7 hours, 8 hours of side missions. Because to be honest, there's only I believe it's 8 actual missions in the story campaign. Like in the campaign, there's only like 8 missions, I believe. There's the beginner mission, and there's 2 missions for each person you have to go find in the wasteland. And then there's the final mission, Project Dagger.
Yeah, and as you go out, obviously wandering, you get to these arcs that you're seeing now.
Well, that's the thing.
These are actually like certain. They give you certain moves and extra art, like weaponry, that you're actually using within the game. But you could go through the whole game and not find, I'd say, at least 50% of them.
Well, unless you go out looking. Go out of your way. I mean, when I finished the game, I only had 4 weapons. I never found the rest of them.
Yeah,
they never came up during the story, which is a major problem. I
must admit, the people call me a womble. I did wonder a bit, but and I found quite a few. And
Womble.
But,
he's wombling free.
Yeah, this is it. And I found quite a few, and I unlocked certain obviously weapons and stuff like that. And when we put our footage together, like Ripple said, "Oh, what's that?" And I had to explain. He said, I've done the whole game and I didn't even get to see that." And it probably felt a bit let down at the fact that he's put that time and effort in to complete the game, done the challenges that were put in front of him, and he never got to do it.
Yeah, and I wouldn't even mind if I hadn't even gone out and done some free roaming, but I'd done about 8 hours worth and not come across things.
Yeah.
I mean, and I don't know, the shooting mechanic of the game is really good. The shooting's tight, although I have got some complaints with the shooting, but it just seems such a wasted opportunity on the actual open world part of it. And it's there, but there's no initiative to go out and explore because the wasteland itself is boring. There's not much to it. I mean, you've got towns that you can explore, as you see in here, but there's not much you can do except for maybe visit the vendors, buy and sell equipment,
Replenish the ammo for your vehicle.
yeah. I don't know, you can buy upgrades and things.
I think if they put, like you said, with the missions that they put in place, if along the way to get to that mission, along them roads, that there was little aspects that they've put so you had to come across them on the way, I think would have been better rather than you going off to like right at the edge of the map where there's nothing there to try and find something. So then you've unlocked the weapon skills all through the arcs, like along the way of every mission. So then they know which way you're going to take to go there.
This was one good thing in the town, that you could buy the arc chest locations, yeah. But again, it kind of takes, like, why would you put that? It's counterproductive. If you've got a wasteland, you either want people to explore it, or you don't.
Or you don't, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, also I should mention that there's a lot you can upgrade on this. You can upgrade your guns using cash that you find. You've got these things called feltrites, I believe. Yeah. When you kill enemies, you get them. They up your health. And also you can find crates with them in. You find crates with cash in. And you also get, for killing the big monsters, hearts and cyber components. You can bring them here to the cyber doctor for like permanent upgrades, like you can see here. So there's a lot of upgradable
There's a lot of thought
stuff
that's gone into it. There is a lot of thought gone into it.
But it just seems like it's not necessary.
No, like I said, to be fair, where I was like wandering, I used the Icarus quite a lot, and I was just like floating around.
See, this is something I never came across during my time in the game.
But the only reason why I've done it is because I wanted to find a wizard. I really, really wanted to find a wizard, and do you know what? I spent so many hours.
You should have followed the yellow brick roads.
and I just couldn't find him. I really, really couldn't find him, and it was a bit of a letdown because I wanted the Danny Dyer Diamond Geezer talkover, but he just wasn't apparent. I couldn't find him anywhere.
That's because they want you to buy the exclusive edition, where it's unlocked from the start. I'm afraid
it's more cash.
It's well, not politics, but you know, they want more cash.
Yeah, they want more.
But about the combat, what I was saying earlier, one thing I will say, like the enemy variety, love it. I mean, look at this. This is beautiful. It's definitely got ID software enemy types over it, and I love the combat. It's great. But it did seem like it was so easy to go from full health to little health, like on a spin, really quickly. It's like the game couldn't make its mind up whether it wanted you to run in shooting or to cover and combat. You know, I don't really know. Like sometimes
I must agree with you. With some sentries and stuff like that, where I got hit with a sentry.
Yeah, I mean, look at that one shot. It took me down nearly all my health. Look, 2 hits. I don't know. Sometimes it was like that, but other times I felt really overpowered. So I don't know. But the shooting mechanic was really fun. I'm not denying that.
Yeah, I must admit, the first-person shooter was quite. I like first-person.
And I believe that if the whole game was linear, without the open world aspect, and they focused on the story and give me a linear story, I believe I would be giving it a higher rating than which I'm going to give it at the end of the video. Like the Doom 2016 remake, like that was amazing. If they did this in the style of that, I mean, I think I would be giving it a lot, like really high score, because it's got a lot to like about it, this game. Unfortunately, it's a bit of a mishmash of a game though, and it doesn't stick.
Yeah, there's a lot to like, and then there is a lot to dislike at some points. I feel it's a hit or miss.
Unless you're a completionist, I don't think you're going to be getting your money's worth out of this game.
No, I must agree. If it was me personally and I was looking at this game, I'd be thinking, do you know what? Wait for it to go down in like a second-hand store.
Oh, 20 quid?
Yeah, grab it then. Don't pay full price for
20 quid, it's worth 20 quid.
Yeah, to be fair, like, I think I paid 35.
Oh, final thoughts?
Final thoughts is I think it's a reasonable game. It's a reasonable, solid game. I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10.
That's not bad. Right, so I'm going to have to go with, I think, 7 out of 10 for me. I was toying with maybe a little bit lower, but I don't know, I really like the gunplay, so 7. It's just the open world aspects, it's not great. One thing I will say, we didn't really mention the driving.
No, yeah.
But the driving's okay. I didn't get on with it that much. I found it a bit hard to control. But
I found it okay. It's not the end
but
of the
I'm not well known for my driving. Ask anyone who's let me drive a Warthog in Halo 3.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's the review, guys. If you get it cheap, 20 quid,
it's definitely worth picking up cheap. I wouldn't pay full price for it.
No, wait for it to go down. Anyway.
Thank you very much for watching, and please subscribe.
Catch you next time.
Take care.